It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewitt. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage over the other.
Well, I'd like to know how every single body feels down there. We don't. My guess is they're all hurting a little bit because once you get past the opener, you're never quite 100%. So I typically will lean with the team coming off a win. You feel good about yourself. You feel good in your preparation. But yeah, that healthy team is usually the better team as well.
Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. Escapes a defender. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
They go play action on first. He's got a man left. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to the well again. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's a give up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And they're going to have a first down. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Into traffic. Complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left with 4th down here. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 34-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. From the 34. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Here's a throw. Able to hit Hall. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hall there to haul it in.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and throw it here. Gets this to Kincaid. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Give now to the running back. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Finds Kincaid. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Punting unit out now. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. The home team, Brees Hall, about set to go on offense. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Another drive coming up for this offense. They'll have a shorter field ahead of them now, Brock. That pick sets them up just shy of the 40. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Dropping back to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Here comes their offense out again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They just get the play off. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking for a throw here. He has the first over the middle. push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They're throwing it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. They give to Hall now on the option. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He'll get this to Tucker. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Don't try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Getting right back to it after that interception. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out runs their offense. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. But that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On target to his man Higgins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Pass play on 1st and 10. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Hall running between the tackles. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him around 3, but a very big distance to address here on third down. Setting up a throw. They get to him and bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Pressure up the middle, and it's blocked! And how about that? In the end, an unorthodox but still worthy first down pickup.
There was some vulnerability right up the middle, a punter's nightmare, and that's exactly where they attacked. Pressure got through, got a straight shot at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
Their offense running back out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. To throw here on first down. This one's caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here, it's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down. 3rd
down from the gun. The back grabs it.
can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So no kickoff just yet. Receiving team wants to adjust how it's lined up, and they call timeout. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The offense headed back to the field. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds his target, Hall. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give him a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. From the 34. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Pass play now. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now this offense ready to head back out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. To throw it on 1st down. He finds Kincaid. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They are throwing it again. He throws a bullet. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
from the 35 on second down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll throw it. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now he takes it. And he'll get it up to the 44. That brings us to halftime. It's a 14-point game after 2 quarters of play. Now we'll jump from South up to North America. Hear from Jonathan Coachman in Orlando with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right.
The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. First and 10, they're going to throw. Higgins makes the catch. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
They give on second to Hall. He'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back now, pressure on its way. Got his target, it's Higgins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The offense getting set to go. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Here's Hall once more. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Hits him on the in route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be a first down. Running back sent in motion. They'll throw on first. Called in by Worthy. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And like a swarm of hornets, the coverage has been everywhere this offense has tried to throw it. So many possessions lost to interceptions, as we're being reminded of right here.
Yeah, think about it from a pure mathematical perspective. That's as many as 24 to 20, even 32 points left on the table offensively. That's enough to win a brand new football game. Kept off the board by a secondary. You call them hornets, I call them dancing like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
I love it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He'll throw it. Finds Kincaid. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. This offense making its way back out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Throwing now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 21. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that gives them the 1st.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They'll go right side with Hall.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder. You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He's going to throw this one. That one's caught along the left sideline. At the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys put up even more points in a win. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached the benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys make it a 24-point ball game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 47. And they pick him off again. Has a hole left, room to run. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
He finds Kincaid. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play coming here. Gets this one to Harrison. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Caught for big yards on the right side. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give him a 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. He just throws this one away.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. They start the drive with Hall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Buenos Aires. These guys getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. It's Hall on the carry. And he'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
He's going to pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a give to Hall. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And they're going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It was a great effort from our winners, as with that, we sign off from Buenos Aires.